Hey, what's up, everybody? JFJ Reviews here. Now, this past weekend, I was asked to prepare some jerk chicken for a wedding shower. I understood that I'd be feeding about 40 people. And so I wanted to do a good job, and I also wanted to be accommodating. So I chose to do this on a charcoal grill. Some would prefer their jerk chicken done on wooden grills, others would say gas, and some people are okay with it just being done in the oven. I'm not okay with that. My chicken needs to be barbecued. Anyways, let's begin. So before we do anything else, we want to make sure this chicken is clean. My background's Jamaican, I'm Canadian, but my mom's Jamaican, my father's Jamaican. We clean our chicken. It's vital. I'm not really a big fan of chicken skin unless it's fried or it's barbecued. But because we're barbecuing it, we're gonna leave the skin on. This way we protect the moisture. Flavor is also entrapped in the meat, and so it provides better results. Now, you don't want to believe me, go ahead, take your chicken skin off. You'll be eating some dried chicken. Just make sure you got a glass of water beside you. So, we got a chicken quarter here, and you see one part of the chicken quarter is a chicken drumstick, the main part of the leg. On the opposite end, there's a lot of excess yucky stuff. I don't know what to call it. I only went to college. I dropped out of university. We're gonna clean out that yucky stuff, all right? Once you've cleaned off all of that yucky stuff and the excess fat, you don't have to have it perfect. If there's a little bit of fat remaining on the chicken, it's cool. It's gonna be cooked off anyways, whatever. Allow it. We're gonna go ahead and wash this chicken off. To wash this chicken off, we're gonna put some warm water combined with vinegar in the pot that we're washing this chicken with. Why do we wash with vinegar? Well, it's just the way I was taught. Once you washed your chicken off, we're gonna go ahead and strain the water. Me personally, I like to leave the chicken in that pot after I've strained it, just to come back to it in a few minutes and strain it another time and maybe 2 more times after that. If the water is still in there, your seasoning will just run right off of the meat, and it'll be a waste of seasoning. Your chicken won't be seasoned, and it'll look just as it looked when it came out the package. So you don't want to be seasoning with water still on the meat. So here I got some thyme, allspice, chicken seasoning, jerk seasoning, salt, browning, and onion, and also mild jerk paste, which is the most important part of jerk chicken. The mild jerk paste, the reason I got this instead of the spicy is because I wasn't 100% sure of the crowd that I would be serving, so I didn't want it to be excessively hot, that people, or some people, Caucasians, could still enjoy it. So instead what I would do is when I make the gravy, is that I'll make the gravy a little spicier, so those that want their chicken hotter could just throw the gravy on top of the chicken, and boom, we're accommodating everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and mix in all of these ingredients in the chicken, and we're gonna rub it in, massage it in, make sure all of the chicken has seasoning on it, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge to marinate for a few hours, a couple hours. Honestly, you could cook it right away, but if you have time to marinate it, I would suggest that you do it so that the flavor could penetrate the meat even more so. Once you're ready to cook, you're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. And once the chicken is ready to go inside the oven, you wanna make sure that thing is covered. Again, we're protecting the moisture. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the chicken in the oven, and we're gonna make sure that it's covered, whether it be by the lid or some aluminum foil. But we make sure it's covered so that the chicken does not dry out, right? We're gonna go ahead and cook it in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour. Now, I see some people, they like to cook their chicken right from the rawness on the grill through and through until it's fully cooked. Me personally, when I'm cooking on a charcoal grill, I find that better to cook in the oven because you can't control the heat on charcoal. You just got that charcoal burning. And I'm not saying that it's always gonna happen, but you're more likely to cook the outside of the chicken while the inside remains raw, and you won't have the best results that way. So I like to cook it in the oven, and then once it goes on the grill, it's already cooked. We're just adding more flavor. Take a look at that bone. Make sure the bone is white and not red. If it's red, that means the chicken is not fully cooked yet. You know what I mean? Anyways, now while the chicken is cooking, we're gonna get this sauce going. Now again, this sauce is gonna be used for coating, but I'm gonna make more sauce for the gravy, but we're gonna do it the same way. The only difference between the gravy and the coating sauce is that the gravy, I will add some hot sauce to it. Again, we accommodating everybody around here, man. This is Canada, diversity is our strength. So to make this sauce, we're gonna use some ketchup, jerk paste, salt, pepper. You use either honey, brown sugar, or even white sugar. And then we're gonna use maybe a cup and a half of water. We're gonna go ahead and cook this on low heat until it thickens. We want it on low heat so it's not burning, it's not popping and bubbling and jumping out of the pot. We wanna make sure that it's controlled. See, I throw a little bit of chicken juice on top of the chicken juice from the pot that the chicken was cooked in. And then we're gonna go ahead and lather it with some of the coating from the sauce that I was cooking on the stove. We flip it. We don't want it to get too burnt, you know what I'm saying? But we want it a little bit darkened. I personally like my jerk chicken slightly burnt. That's just me though, but it's not everybody. So we're just gonna go ahead and make sure that this is cooked properly. Now once it's done, we're gonna take it off the grill. I'm gonna bring it back inside. And I'm gonna go ahead and chop this into 3. I usually chop the drumstick off, and then the other side of the leg, I just cut that in half. It makes it easier to eat, it makes it easier to serve, and it also makes it easier for me to pack. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I made my sauce, I added the sauce, I added some hot sauce, Grace's hot sauce that is. I added that to the gravy, and I'll serve it beside the chicken for those that want it. And here is the finished product. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I'm gonna be coming at you with different types of reviews, more cooking tutorials. You let me know what you like. Let me know what you think of this chicken recipe and if it worked for you. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.